Yes.
Hey.
Okay, everybody, welcome to the New Zealand post-match conference. We have Ian Foster, assistant coach, head coach Steve Hansen, and captain Kieran Read. I might just kick off the questions. Steve, good start for the All Blacks to the tournament. You couldn't have wished for any better?
Oh, look, everybody knew that this was going to be a big match, and obviously it was. Both teams, I thought, played very well at times, and very happy to come out with the win.
The back.
Steve, before we talk about the game, can you clarify what the issue with Sam Cane was, please?
Yeah, the best I can tell you is that the official, on-ground official, felt that he had done his time for the test. He passed the test, he was as good as gold. But we've since had a chat to the match commissioner, and obviously under the circumstances of how all the things will work, they're going to have a yarn about it and hopefully rectify the situation that happened today for future games.
フリーランスの向井です。リードさんにお伺いいたします。試合序盤、南アフリカの前に出るディフェンスに対してどういうふうなことを感じていたかということと、試合の途中からそれにうまく修正して外のスペースを使うようになっていたと思うんですが、その辺の判断のプロセスについて教えてください。
Yeah, look, they did. Their defence was very strong across that whole game, and they kept coming at us. I think we expected that from them. They're a team that wants to really apply pressure to us on attack. What you can't do early in the game sometimes is get those balls away. So you've got to either get deeper or try and work on your skills. And really, it took 2 opportunities from us in that first half, and I guess we managed to take them. We'll have to work on doing it a bit more regularly in the future games.
Kieran, if you could just over here, sorry mate, congrats on the wing. The patience and the discipline of your side seemed quite superb tonight. Was that something that was spoken about before the game?
Yeah, discipline was always going to be a massive thing for us. South Africans love to build pressure through those penalties, and they've got a kicker like Pollard. Showed right from the outset he could kick from 50 metres. So it was a conscious decision from us to make sure that we didn't give away too many penalties, and we probably haven't been as smart throughout this whole year, but tonight we certainly we're at a different level today.
Steve, obviously those 2 tries were very important for you in the second quarter that kind of broke the game open, but I'd just get you to talk perhaps on another play and the importance of it and the balance of this match, and that was Richie Mo'unga's cover tackle in the corner on Cheslin Colby. How big was that, do you think, and how important?
Yeah, it was a match winner, probably, or close to it. I thought our scramble defence tonight was really, really good. They hurt us a couple of times as we did from high kicks and making breaks, and boys got back really well, and Rich got back and saved that one. So it was a pretty big moment. But that's what rugby's about, isn't it? Trying to win the moments that matter.
Steve, down the back here, you talked before the game about how playing the box first was the perfect litmus test, I guess, at the start of the tournament to see where you're at. Where do you feel you're at after that?
We're 1 for 1. Pretty good. Okay, well, what do you want me to expand on? You asked me what you want to expand on, and I'll answer it. Well, I guess we are. I mean, we won, didn't we? So you've got to be happy with that. Were we perfect? No, but you're never going to be at this stage of the tournament, and that was the interesting part about this game, for both teams. They arrive here, and you're not in the swing of the tournament. You're actually right from the get-go. You've got the biggest game, possibly of the of the group, and we've come out on top of it. But again, very happy that we did. But there's still, there's plenty of stuff we can work on. But the boys showed a lot of fortitude and didn't get too many opportunities, and we took them. Most of them when they came, and we scrambled really well when they had opportunities themselves. So both those areas are really important to us.
Steve, you spoke about intent and getting your depth right in attack before the game, again to combat the rush defense. And are you happy with how Richie and Borden did that today? And also, you didn't really create scoring opportunities, but you scored off turnovers. So in that sense, are you happy with the performance?
Yeah, well, I think both teams did that, didn't they? Like the defences of both sides were very staunch, and you just had to take whatever you were given. So. Look, I think it was really hard early in the game for us. Our set piece wasn't as nice as you'd expect it to be, and therefore you can't have a platform to strike off. So the boys adjusted okay, and as the game got on, they started to get a little bit more fluid with it. But it's always going to be a titanic struggle, and it's an area that we're just continually working on. We're making good progress, and pretty happy with where we're at the moment. But it's you can't strike if you don't get TQB, which is top quality ball at the set piece.
Thank you, Steve. Just given the,
Okay, now, thank you.
given the history of the tournament, where no side has ever gone on to win the tournament that lost the pool stages or lost the game in the pool stages, do you think the Boks have it within them to go all the way?
Oh, look, I talked about this the other day, pre-match, that like for us to win the tournament, we've got to win every game. For South Africa to win the tournament, they've got to win every game. So no one's any worse off than the other. So, and history's a great thing, but history's there to be broken. So, their mindset from now on is every game for them's a final, and I guess the same for us. So, I think they can go all the way if they get things right.
Kieran down the back. We've seen twin playmakers. We're now seeing twin haka leaders. Can you talk us through the decision for yourself and TJ, or the change in format with you starting in that third row of the haka and then coming forward to lead that? Can you talk to us a little bit about that, please?
Well, it was just something I guess we talked about as leaders and what we wanted to do as a team. And today it's the connection that we showed was great. Maybe we were a bit over eager, once we started the game from it. But, it's something that we'll work on through the tournament.
Further to that too, like the haka is pretty important to us as a team, and the people that guide us through this haka have suggested that's something that we should do. We should do it like that. So that's why the boys have had a crack at it.
Kieran,
No, hang on. Translation, sorry. Please, we must wait for translation to finish, okay? Okay, off you go.
Kieran, before the game we heard chants of All Blacks, and after the game we saw you bow. Can you talk a little about the way that you guys are trying to connect with the Japanese public and how well you're doing it with those kind of gestures?
It's really important for us to connect as much as we can with the Japanese people. We know that they love us as All Blacks, but we need to show a bit of love back to them. So the support's been fantastic so far, and we saw that tonight. There's plenty of fans with the black jerseys, which is fantastic. So, look, we want to enjoy this tournament and get out and see as many people as we can and hopefully get some more fans.
Do we have a final question? The back on the left there, please.
Ian, Bowden looked really dialed in tonight and obviously performed really well. Do you get the feeling that he just wants to really own this tournament, given that he came off the bench in the last one and now he's obviously a key part of this team?
Yes, I do. I think he's been building it for a while. He's a key part of our whole strategy group, the way he prepares, and I know how focused he is on playing well, but there's a few others like that too, and I think he's working well and growing the confidence of the other guys in our team to make decisions, and he's, I think, helping Richie grow into the position that he's in, and also our midfielder making a lot of decisions. So he's a part of encouraging and giving them confidence too.
Okay, thank you everybody. Just a reminder, the mix zone opens in about 2 minutes downstairs. Follow the signs.